welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell from the title, very deep conversation we're about to have. I'm doing this video not to accuse anyone of anything or expose anyone. It's mainly, honestly, to just help anyone out that is going through a similar situation. My ex-boyfriend, he cheated on me and I took him back. Yeah. So basically we started dating about May of 2015 and this happened in August of 2015. So honestly, we had not been dating very long. Our relationship was by no means perfect. It was my first love and I just really wanted it to work out. I wanted the comfort. In order for cheating to happen, your relationship isn't happy. Happy people don't cheat. At the end of the day, everyone has the choice to be faithful to their partner. You know, I don't care how much alcohol's in you, you still have that mindset, like you still choose to make something happen. It was with what I thought was my first love. Now that I'm in love and it's like all consuming and it's healthy and everything like that, I'm like, look back and I'm like, okay, I know not every love is like the exact same, but damn. And I could have easily walked away then, but that would have just been way too easily and I didn't want to give up because I thought this was gonna work out. So August 2015 rolls around. I had two of my best friends from home actually out here visiting me. My boyfriend at the time, let's call him Tim. He was being very distant to me. He wasn't really talking to me much. It was really weird because he was out here like the week before. I didn't necessarily know what I was doing wrong because I was like, is there something wrong with me? And he was like, no, I'm just letting you have fun with your friends. I could tell something was up. And then the last night that my friends were out in LA visiting me, it was like 2 a.m. and I was texting him. He wanted to FaceTime, so I was like, okay, sure. And he gets on FaceTime and he's crying, and he starts it off by saying like, you know how much I love you, you know I'd never do anything to hurt you, everything like that. And then he just lays it out on me saying he had cheated on me. He claimed that he just made out with a girl at a concert, somebody that I knew and that I've had previous issues with, drama-wise. He claimed that was a one-time thing and that he fell asleep in a chair that night while she slept in his bed. Now, I don't necessarily know if all that's true to this day. I will never know if it's completely true. At that point, everything went black. Don't really remember everything. I don't know what he said. I was so devastated. I couldn't breathe. I tried to like go to my friends, which were sleeping in the living room. I couldn't form sentences. I was just so overwhelmed and just had this complete disappointment in myself, and it was one of the most shameful moments of my entire life. At least at that point it was shameful to me. I don't know why. So it was super late at the night and there was nothing we could do at that point, so we just all went back to bed. I obviously didn't sleep much. And then the next morning I decided to reach out to the girl because I had known her. And I was just like, how dare you do this to me? Like, this is betrayal to a whole new level. And she basically said like, it takes two to tango, but also this is actually what went down. So I have two different stories and I'm like trying to determine like what's going on. And at that point I took everything she was saying like with a grain of salt and being like, okay, well, whatever girl, you just don't like me and you're probably just trying to piss me off. But she basically told me that they had been texting for weeks and that he had previously invited her over at one night and he was drunk and everything like that, but she didn't go because he was dating me and all this stuff. It hurt pretty freaking bad. I honestly had never pitied myself more in my entire life. Confident person, and I was so comfortable in the relationship even though it wasn't necessarily healthy, that all of a sudden everything just took a turn for the worse. I didn't know who to trust, I didn't know who to talk to, I didn't know how to handle this situation. I honestly thought he was going to break up with me because clearly something was wrong with me. And still to this day I have no idea like what actually went down. I don't want to know personally. They're both completely irrelevant to me at this point in my life. It hurt and I'm here to talk to you guys about it. I feel like cheating has become like a new normal. I know so many people in my life who has been cheated on and it's simply not okay. I don't think people who cheat are necessarily bad people at all. I just think, yeah, they make bad choices and those choices are going to have a negative effect on the rest of your relationship, especially if you're like me and choose to take them back. you feel like you're the one who is guilty, then choosing to cheat is your fault, because that makes sense, you know, whatever, Sarah. But I think it's something that a lot of people struggle with, and just remind yourself, honestly, going through this, that cheating is 110% a choice. They have control over their own actions. They can get up, walk away, push the girl away, whatever, push the boy away or anything like that, and sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. Every step that leads basically to the cheating and like the big grand finale is a choice, and that's something that it was hard to kind of accept. Every single part of that plan was a choice. When you're going through something like this, being cheated on by someone that you care deeply about, you feel like you're the bad guy, and you're not the bad guy, but at the time I thought I was, because obviously something had to be wrong with me for someone to do something so terrible to me. That's not a healthy way to think by any means. It's gonna hurt to accept that, but that's something that just kind of has to be dealt with, and it is so painful to accept that betrayal is, that choice is the bad guy. You feel worthless, you feel not good enough, you feel tarnished, you feel messed up, disgusting, and most of all, you don't feel good enough. And that, to me, was one of the worst things anyone could ever do to me. Simply by cheating, everything that you knew to be true is destroyed. And this was just from my personal experience. My idea of love, my idea of trust, comfort, and confidence just all went out the window, and I just didn't know what was going on anymore. Like, if you take them back, and you know, there could be so many reasons that you end up taking them back. I'm not one to judge. You know, while cheating killed the relationship, basically taking them back was just like the shots and a dead body, you know, like just continuously just jabbing at it. There's nothing there, but you're just jabbing at it anyway. Because the struggles and the fights and the internal devastation of like questioning whether it's good enough or having that feeling that they owe you something is enough to just kind of kill anything that could potentially have been there. So many things were fought about afterwards, and I felt like whenever we would fight, everything would always go back to the whole idea of trust. Like, how am I supposed to trust you again? Trust is like the biggest part of a relationship, and once that's gone, to me now I'm like, what was the point of that, Sarah? Like, why didn't you just walk away? You had your out. And I got dumped afterwards. Whatever. I just want to shake myself and be like, oh my god, you were so stupid. And I'm not saying you're stupid if you take back, you know, someone that cheated on you, because I'm sure you have a valid reason, but I want you to know that you are not alone. The people that you watch on YouTube too have gone through struggles, whether or not that they should take back their significant other who's cheated on them. They've been ashamed, and they felt everything that you felt before too. I was so scared that someone wouldn't be out there to date me or ever want to date me again after I was cheated on, and so I just felt like the comfortable and right thing to do was just to take them back. Now obviously things are completely different. I know that there is someone out there for everyone. Like, there is someone so much better that's not gonna do that to you. You know, they can beg for your forgiveness, they can send you flowers, they can worship at your feet, but still at the end of the day you have that in the back of your head. What you did was like tearing a piece of paper. Once it's been ripped, you can't unrip it. Even if you glue or tape it back together, it's never the same. And I think the same stands true with kind of crumbling up a piece of paper. Once you crumble it up and then like try to smooth it out, there's still those crumbles. I don't know how to give you guys the best advice. I don't make the best decisions. And I think it's really important for me to remind myself that, for me, the weakest thing that anyone can ever do is honestly cheat on their significant other. I think that if anyone's in a perfect relationship, that there isn't any cheating, and that there's an underlying problem at the end of the day, because honestly, I took him back and then I got dumped like 2 months later because he wasn't in love with me, and I'm like, I could have told you that when you cheated on me, but I was too much in denial and just wanted this picture perfect idea of like what love was supposed to be, and first love's working out and everything like that. Completely okay that I didn't walk away, because I don't know what would have happened in my life if I would have. I wouldn't have what I have now potentially, and right now I'm happy, and I wish everyone the happiness that I found. I hope no one ever has to go through that. I know someone out there will have to, because it's a very common thing now. I don't know why I'm tearing up. And shocker, you're not alone. If you're scared to walk away, don't be scared. There's better people out there. There's healthier relationships out there awaiting you. And it does take time. And you shouldn't give up on love, because it will come around. Everything will work out and you will be happy again. And you will love yourself again. It's just a matter of time. Take it by day. Remind yourself a lot that they're the ones that messed up and it wasn't your fault. There's nothing you could honestly have done. They're a different human than you, and you have to remember that. So that's that. Finally telling you guys about why that relationship ended. That was a long video. I really hope you guys have the strength to do what's right for you, even if it's not necessarily what you want to do. And I have all the faith in the world that you all will make the best decisions. So if you liked this video, I don't know, like not necessarily a situation, but like liked the advice and everything, the discussion, be sure you thumbs up this video. And also, if you're not already subscribed, you can hit that like little logo thing over here and it will subscribe you, and that will help me out immensely. And then also I linked 2 videos on the screen right here if you guys are interested in checking those out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you already for the support that I feel like I'm gonna get for this video. All that in a bag of chips. Until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye!